Alright guys, today we're going over some of Roman's S390. Did the coarse edge like 8 months ago. Took me a while to get to the polished edge, and right before I did the polished edge, also decided to go ahead and try the King K80 1000 grit finish on both of these to see if there would be any improvement, loose performance, what was going to happen. So in this video, the cutting's going to be at the end. You're only going to see one cutting from each, and I don't remember which one it is that I edited down. But if you want to watch the cutting, you can go there. We're just going to talk about these, how they did, how they sharpened. So, for those of you that don't remember, this is 67.9 HRC, essentially 68. This is the heat treat protocol that Roman uses. For those of you who don't know who Roman is, he is K-Knives Switzerland on Instagram, and I will put all the links for you to contact him down below in the description. I will also link the coarse edge retention testing for both of these down in the description if you haven't seen it and you would like to go watch it. This 66 HRC S390 was a failed experiment with a heat treat protocol, and this test blade is what resulted from that. So we're going to go ahead and cover that real quick. Actually, first we're going to cover both of them real quick, just a recap of the best pass they had for the first tests. This one here, the failed heat treat, the best pass that it had in the coarse diamond plate finish, stropped on 6.3 1 micron, 145 feet fine edge, 107 feet working edge, for a total of 252 feet. If you know the composition and the carbide volume of this steel, then you'll know that that is not very good. It's better than quite a bit of production stuff, but for what this steel's capable of, that isn't very good. So we go to the protocol that Roman uses for his S390. And what you can expect off a 1500 grit diamond plate, then stropped on 631 micron, is 268 feet fine edge. I didn't take the difference between fine and working edge on this one, but the total cut with this, 746 feet. So better than Maximum. Not only that, in the first video you can see that after testing, this will strap back on a bare piece of cardboard and be able to shave hair off your arm after you cut almost 750 feet of cardboard. That's just amazing. That shows how good Roman's heat treat protocol is, how good his microstructure comes out. He has pictures of it on his Instagram page comparing other steel's microstructure versus his. Some really good informational stuff if you go look there. So then I moved on to, since Roman and I have been talking so much, and he thought that these would do better with a high polish. So in the meantime, I had some time one day. I went ahead and sharpened both of them on the King K80, the 250, 240, whatever it is, then 1000 grit. Both sharpen extremely easy on the silicon stone, way easier than I expected. Super easy to deburr. just for the carbide volume of the steel, I wasn't expecting. I kind of was. Don't get me wrong, especially with this one. If you guys don't know, Roman's heat treats are second to none. When you're getting something from him, you might be spending some money, but you're getting performance for it. The value for performance in what he makes. And you can see that even with some of the industrial bits that he makes for different milling machines, cutters, and things like that. Just amazing stuff. I can't say enough good things about it. I've been able to experience enough different steels Roman's done, and I have even more coming. Oh, and here comes a geese right on cue. I have even more coming to test. So we'll kick back to the test blade real quick, because the messed up heat treat blade, because I did run, like I said, both of these the same way every time. And I don't know if I can catch it. It's kind of hard out here. There isn't much for it to reflect off of, but this is the polish that I got on it. It's better up toward the tip on both of them. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, and it doesn't come across on camera as polished as it actually is when you're looking at it. So first we'll go the K80 test on both of these, and I just ran them once. I didn't verify it because I already had verifiable numbers from the first go round. So off of the K80, this test blade did 140 feet fine edge, which is 5 feet less than off the diamond plate, and it did a total of 317 feet, which is, I do have it written down. Oh no, I didn't compare the diamond plate to the K80. I did some other comparisons. I'll get to them in a minute. So, had a pretty good gain over the diamond plate, which surprised me. It lost fine edge, but picked up on the total amount of cutting that it was able to do. So then we move on to the protocol that he does use. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little by the tip. This one isn't coming across as well on camera either as it actually is. But just so you get an idea. Then this one off of the K80. .254 feet fine edge, so lost 14 feet on fine edge and 790 feet working edge. So it picked up 44 feet over the 1500 grit diamond plate from the K80 sharpening. Still kind of surprised by that. Roman and I talked about it, and I think it comes down to, it wasn't, even though it's a silicone stone, it wasn't, that combined with Roman's microstructure was enough to give it a little bit of a boost. Now, would I say that would be my choice of stones to sharpen this on? No. But if you have S390 from him, he tells me you can sharpen it on a basic, budget, cheap stone, and you're still going to get pretty good cutting performance from his S390. So from there, I went to the polished edge, and I took it up to 1500 grit diamond plate. Then I jumped through a progression of 8 diamond lapping films on each one. I took it down to 0.3 micron each of them, and I stropped them on 0.5 micron. Did that with the test blade, the messed up heat treat blade, and his protocol that he uses. So we're going to switch back to the other one real quick, talk about that, and we'll come back and then talk about how this one did. So 0.3 micron diamond film finish, stropped on 0.5 micron. I did run both of these tests twice. So the botched heat treat, did we pick anything up? With the polished edge, 173 feet fine edge, which is a gain of 38 feet, and 334 feet total, which is a gain of 17 feet. So not too much. I'm pretty sure this is about the limit of this botched heat treat, but 173, 334, that's getting around M4 edge retention. And this is a messed up protocol. So still decent compared to production stuff, but not so good compared to the protocol Roman actually uses. But that also goes to show you, Roman and I have talked about how what you have to go through to heat treat S390, and you can see how big of a difference just a little bit of a change makes. So to verify this, 174 feet fine edge, 330 feet total for working edge. That's all it's got. Not getting any better than that. So then on to this one. Same sharpening, down to 0.3 micron diamond film, 0.5 micron strop. Went ahead and ran the test. 315 feet fine edge, which is a pretty sizable gain over the diamond plate. It's around 47 feet or so. Just doing quick math here. Some of these I forgot to figure out. And the big one is the total amount cut, which would be your working edge, 883 feet. 883 feet. I know it sounds a little crazy. That is way above maximum. I'm confident in saying that is probably not too far off from Rex 121. I'm sure Rex 121 will do more, and I haven't run Vancron polished yet. That is coming, but we're knocking on 900 feet here. We're close. So I went ahead and sharpened it again, ran the test again, and 318 feet fine edge. And I didn't tell Roman this yet. He's gonna see this when he sees the video. Missed it by ever so much. 897 feet total cut, which is your working edge. So almost 900 feet of cutting. That's nothing short of amazing. The only other thing production-wise that comes close is Maximate, and so far I have not had one that did more than mid 700 feet. So you're talking about another 150 feet of cutting per inch. And also just how well the protocol that he uses for S390 strops back. It strops back on bare cardboard. It's even better when you put it back to a real strop with some diamond spray, diamond compound, CBN on it. it comes back so nice. That's also why I'm pushing sharpening more, and I made that video. Sharpening tells you a whole lot. Even going through the progression of diamond plates and diamond films, to sharpen this, strop it, get it ready to test, was under 8 minutes. For everything, under 8 minutes. To give you an idea of what I went through, I went 600, 1500, then 7 diamond films, plus a strop. So you're looking at 10 different steps to get this done, and under 8 minutes. Really like S390. The different ways I've sharpened it, they illustrate how good Roman's microstructure and heat treat is. It shows you what you're getting when you get a knife from him, be it a folder or a fixed blade. And it's starting to rain a little. Be it a folder or a fixed blade, like I said, they might cost a little bit of money, but with what you're getting, I carried Maximate, production Maximate, for 2 months, and it stropped back the entire time. I finally sharpened it because it lost the bite on the edge, not because it was dull. It still cut paper. I can tell you the difference between this and Maximate is this drops back as good or better, and it just continues to cut. On my break today, I had some time. I stropped this back. I cut. I stropped it back. I cut. I stropped it back. I cut. I didn't strop it back again. My hair's kind of short. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Kenny has some. You guys can go ahead and ask him. I cut over 3,000 feet of cardboard with this today in this area, and it will strap back to shaving hair off my arm like you just saw on the video. Did it up here first, then did it down here to give you an idea that the part that I did not use as much shaves hair just like the part I did use. So we're going to get on to the cutting. Roman's making some awesome stuff. If you guys aren't following him, go follow him. Tons of good information that he puts out, and Roman is going to be somebody people are going to look to in the future to find out how to do heat treats like this. He's on to something, and it's really, really good. Go back and watch the Nitro 77 testing, the Vancron testing, and like I said, the Vancron polished will be coming. When the M398 gets here, I'm going to be running the M398 the same way that I ran these to see if that follows suit. I will take Roman's suggestion on that, on how to do a polish on the M398, and see what kind of result we get. So that's all I have for this. If you don't, like I said, if you don't want to watch the cutting, that's it. We're out of here. If you do want to go ahead and watch it, that's going to start here in just a minute. Thank you, Roman, for sending these to test. Thank you, Dave. Finally going to get this to you, get a chance to use it, see what it's like. Thank you. He always good with the ricer rev in the background. That's all I have for this. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.